Manchester United transfer news. Red Devils eye promising Premier League midfield talent. One of Manchester United's priorities is to strengthen their midfield. The Red Devils are targeting 21-year-old sensation Yera Yarmolyuk in view of the winter transfer window. Currently, Manchester United only count 5 midfielders within their squad, including some who are no longer desired, Kobbie Mainoo, and others who are coming to the end of their contract, Casemiro. The English club must therefore imperatively improve this sector from the winter transfer window. The directors intend to take action in a few weeks and are already working to find the ideal profile and precisely a player could land at Old Trafford upon the opening of the transfer market. It is Yera Yarmolyuk. According to information from Court Offside, Manchester United are targeting the Brentford player. The English media add, however, that Tottenham are also in the running. A Premier League clash could be played out for the midfielder, the surprise of the winter transfer window, if Manchester United and Spurs are the first clubs to have expressed real interest. Aston Villa, Borussia Dortmund and Napoli are also following the performances of the 21-year-old player. Manchester United have already concluded a deal this summer with Brentford, Bryan Mbeumo, and could therefore have a head start in this matter thanks to already solid relations with the Bees present at Brentford since 2022. Yera Yarmolyuk has a defensive midfielder profile. The Ukrainian player is focused on the collective and multiplies efforts at each match. His style of play would do a lot of good for Manchester United's squad, in great difficulty since the start of the season. It may be necessary to wait to know if this target is validated by the next manager, because Ruben Amorim could be dismissed shortly. Manchester United news. 2 managers keen on Ruben Amorim replacement. 2 managers, announced as possible successors to Ruben Amorim, would be willing to manage Manchester United. After a difficult season, Manchester United are getting off to a bad start in this new campaign. The Red Devils, who are not playing in European competition, have already been eliminated in the first round of the EFL Cup against an English 4th-tier side and are struggling in the Premier League. Indeed, the English side are, for the moment, 14th with a record of 3 defeats, 1 draw and 2 victories. Thus, growing uncertainty reigns over the future of Ruben Amorim on the bench. The Portuguese manager is not immediately in danger but will quickly have to steady the ship if he wishes to keep his position. Xavi ready to replace Ruben Amorim. FC Barcelona coach Xavi Hernandez, seen in action during the La Liga EA Sports 2023-2-0 for match between Real Betis and FC Barcelona at Benito Villamarin Stadium. Final score, Real Betis 2, for FC Barcelona. Photo by Francis Gonzalez, Soper Images Cyper USA, photo by Icon Sport. In any case, a shortlist has reportedly already been drawn up by Manchester United for the succession of the former Sporting Portugal manager. It includes Andoni Iraola, who is currently in post at Bournemouth, Oliver Glasner, who manages Crystal Palace, and Gareth Southgate, who is available. It should be noted that the names of Zinedine Zidane, Fabian Hürzeler, and Xavi Hernandez have also been mentioned. Precisely, among all these names, 2 would already be willing to succeed Ruben Amorim on the Red Devils bench. According to information from Fabrizio Romano, Xavi would directly accept the position if it were offered to him. The former FC Barcelona manager, who refused the bench of Bayer Leverkusen at the start of September, would like to return to service as soon as possible. He feels ready. However, the former midfielder, who therefore has the advantage of being available, does not really feature on the Red Devils' priority shortlist. Glasner willing to manage Manchester United. 20th May 2025. Selhurst Park, Selhurst, London, England. Premier League football. Crystal Palace vs Wolverhampton Wanderers. Oliver Glasner, manager of Crystal Palace before kick-off. PUBLICATIONXNOTXINX UK Action +1 2791188 Henningsvonks Jago. Unlike Oliver Glasner, the Austrian manager would also accept the Manchester United manager position if it were offered to him, according to Ben Jacobs. He has been producing good performances with Crystal Palace for several months. He notably won the FA Cup with the Eagles, who are currently 3rd in the Premier League. However, to recruit him, the Red Devils will have to wait until the end of the season for his contract with Crystal Palace to expire, or they will have to pay compensation to the Premier League club to sign him during this campaign. This matter will be one to follow closely and will therefore depend on the future of Ruben Amorim. Senior Man United star is unhappy because of AMORIM. Manchester United captain Bruno Fernandes is reportedly not displeased with Ruben Amorim personally, but he is far from happy with the deeper midfield role he's been asked to play. A journalist Ben Jacobs says Fernandes retains a positive relationship with the manager but is frustrated by the positional change, a situation that could force Amorim and United's recruitment team to rethink how best to get the most from their captain. United captain has struggled to perform this season, and it is not a surprise since the manager has changed his position and has played him in a deeper role, something the Portuguese midfielder is not comfortable with. Ruben Amorim has changed Bruno Fernandes' role. It is a new role for Fernandes, who has mostly played in an attacking role where he has managed to contribute more in terms of goals and assists. However, that is not the case this season. Jacobs, speaking on the United stand, claimed that even though Fernandes has no issues with the manager, he is unhappy with the position he is being played in. You have Bruno Fernandes, who I wouldn't call unhappy with his manager. If anything, they've got a positive relationship. He's the captain of the football club, but he's unhappy with playing that deeper role. So this is where a 4-1-4-1 formation might allow you to play Kobbie Mainoo or Manuel Ugarte in a deeper role, Bruno Fernandes, and one of Mbeumo or Cunha, and then the other. If it's Mbeumo, it could be wide right, or alternatively, Benjamin Sesko might not start every game, and Cunha can play as a number 9. Cunha can also play wide left as well, but in this current formation, to bring in the goal power and really get the new signings going, Bruno Fernandes is deeper and is obviously either not as effective or not as content in that role. Man United need a new central midfielder. Fernandes' best performances come from a freer attacking remit where he can pull strings, arrive late into the box and create overloads in the final third. Asked to sit deeper, he is required to shield the backline, track runners, and prioritize structure over instinctive forward play. Fernandes' unhappiness is not a crisis yet. It's a tactical tension that demands solutions. The logical solution would be United signing a new midfielder who can sit in the central midfield position, and that would allow Fernandes to have the freedom to attack and move forward.